Before I came in here, when I'd get anxious or nervous, I'm trying to think of how to kind of describe it. It was sort of like if I got a bad mark on a test, or if I was kind of beating myself up about something like, you should have done that, you should have done this, why didn't you ask this question, now you're going to be stressing all night. It kind of come in huge tidal waves, I guess. So it'd be just like huge waves of emotion. And like I'd talk to my mum about it and stuff, but there wasn't really much she could do, because it's like, just kind of like, oh, you'll be fine. So just be like huge waves of different emotions. So if I got like a lower mark on a test that I thought I did really well in, I would kind of hold it in at school, not do anything, and then when I got home I just flop in my room and have a meltdown about it. But now it's like much neater, I guess. So it's like if I got a bad mark in a test, or worse than what I thought I was going to get, I would obviously be upset, because it's still like, you know, I thought I did better, but I wouldn't beat myself up about it all the time. I just kind of look through the test and be like, okay, this is what I need to work on next time. Like, I just stay calm, and I note down what I need to know for next time, and then because I wasn't beating myself up about it, I could then go through everything and not be like, why didn't you get this? This is so easy, why didn't you understand it? Like, all that kind of thing. So it's much neater in my head now, and I feel like the little voice in my head is much nicer now. I first came to brain wellness because I overthought everything, and I got quite anxious and nervous over even the little things, or if something little happened during the day, it would upset my entire day. And Mum came here before, and she was kind of telling me about this place, and I was like, that sounds cool, like, because it helped her a lot. Then I kind of gave it a try, and it seemed to help a lot, so it just kind of kept going. On the first session that I came in, I was a bit nervous, because obviously I didn't know anyone. It was like, I was a bit nervous, and kind of came in. My first session was with Dean, I think, yeah, and she was really nice and friendly. And yeah, we talked for a while. Obviously I had the like booklets to fill out before, so we talked about the booklets, and she just seemed really nice and lovely, and like good to be around. Just kind of did the first session, so we just like talked, then obviously we did put the headphones on, listen to the stuff, and then afterwards we talked some more. It was like less than I expected it, I guess. I expected it to be more like talking, I guess, because Mum didn't really tell me exactly what it was. I expected it to be more just like talking through the whole time. It was actually more helpful, I think, this way, than just talking to someone about everything. I felt quite good. I felt very elated, I think. Mine was quite blank. I didn't really have any thoughts or anything straight away. Yeah, just very like elated and happy, and like for about an hour and a half after the session, I think, or like after dinner, I'm not sure what time we had dinner, but only then did it start like wearing off a bit, but it kind of lasted till I went to sleep. The first time I started noticing a change in my behaviour, thinking about session 4 or 5, because before that it was little changes that I didn't really notice, but after kind of the 4th, 5th session, I was noticing that if something went wrong during the day, or if I didn't do so well on this little thing, it was less of a big deal than it was before. So before I would have like stressed out about it, but I noticed that I was kind of being more chilled out about anything that didn't go my way during the day. Yeah, I think Mum said she noticed it a bit after I noticed it too, so I'd come home and I'd be like, this happened today, but this happened, but then like I didn't do this, I did this instead, and Mum was very happy with that, and I was very happy with that too. My results in school haven't changed too much, but certain subjects that I was definitely stressing more about, my marks haven't necessarily gone up or improved by a lot, but my reaction or like my stress levels to the upcoming assessments have changed. So like for English, it's not my world's best subject. And before I would stress out about every essay we had to do, like make sure I've done like 5 copies of my notes and keep adding everything in so I do well. But now it's like I do that, but I'm much less concerned about it all. I'm like, I'll do my best and that's good enough for me. Like if I couldn't do better than this, that's fine. I just know what I have to improve on for next time. So like more of my attitude towards everything has improved. I think I've become a bit more sociable. I've got a very large friend group at school, and it's kind of like my inner circle of people that I've known since I first came to the school. And it keeps going out to like people who came in year 7, people who came last year. And I think I've gotten to know the people who've recently come more. So I'm getting to know a few more people, which I think is really helpful, especially for the next few years, because my friends and I, we've got different interests. So like I know a few people are doing textiles next year. I'm doing music and drama, and they're doing like art and textiles and digital tech and stuff. So I think it's good that I've made more friends with people who I wasn't friends with before. So it's good for next year. So I'll definitely be more social. Mum and I have always gotten along quite well. I think I'd lose my temper a bit quick, but I don't think it was that bad, at least. I was quite snappy with my sister a lot though. Like I get annoyed by the tiniest thing. Like if she was standing next to me, she was breathing heavily, I'd be like, oh my goodness, stop breathing. And like got annoyed quite quickly. I don't think I'm doing that as much anymore. I'm still, obviously she's my sister, so I'm still allowed to get like mad at her for little things because she's my sister. But I don't think I'm getting like actually mad anymore. It's more just teasing each other now, so that's good. I'm talking about my day more. Like if I had a good day at school, I'll actually discuss it with Mum more. Before it was kind of like if nothing interesting happens, I'd just be like, yeah, it was good. But now I'm talking about what's happened at school, so that is good, I think. So I've built up more of a relationship with my sister, and I've built on the relationship that I've got with my mum. So before I came here, I think I had a bit of a low self-esteem, quite a low self-esteem. I was definitely confident with my friends, but not really around new people. Like I wouldn't speak up or anything. I was quite shy and a bit just not very confident. Now my self-esteem isn't through the roof, but you know, it's like an actually good level of self-esteem now than before. I'm talking to more people, so I've built up my confidence more, and I'm just like, I think I'm just much more confident with myself and like what I'm doing and my decisions and stuff. I do drama and kung fu outside of school. Not so much my participation, I'm not sure how else to word it, just like the energy that I'm putting into kung fu has improved. Because before I did it because it was fun and I enjoyed it. But I didn't try my hardest in like the gradings and stuff, because I was kind of like, hey, you know, if I like do it like this and then on grading day I'll do it a little bit more energy, then I should be just enough to like get up to the next grade. But now I'm actually putting a lot more effort in the trainings, which means my grading's going better. And I had a tip test this week and he said that I did really well. So that's good. I've been putting a lot more effort into that. As for drama, the effort that I've put in has kind of stayed the same, but I'm not sure what it was. We had a different grader this year for our Trinity exams, and she judged very harshly, or so my teacher said, and I got a lower mark than I would have expected. But I was kind of okay with it. I wasn't really, like, obviously I was upset because it was a lower mark than I wanted to get, but I didn't kind of beat myself up about it. I kind of read through the review and I was like, okay, so this is what I need to work on next year when I do the exam. This is obviously what they're looking for, not like what they were looking for last year. So I kind of didn't beat myself up about it, so that was good. If you're thinking about coming in, like, you might as well, because it helps, or at least it's definitely helped for me. And you know, if it's got the chance of helping you out and like helping you to be more confident, so you can either make more friends or do better at school or whatever you want the outcome to be from this, then you might as well go for it if you've got the opportunity to, because it's going to help you later in life when you're applying for jobs and stuff, or in uni, or even when you're in upper school when you've got to do things. If you're going to do this now, you might as well, because it's going to help you out later in life. So it was pretty cool to find the brain wellness spa, to be honest. Like, kind of before, it was more like, I don't know, it was just, I was trying different things, just like trying to hype myself up in my brain every morning, like, okay, today you're going to do this and this and this, and you're not going to chicken out, and then I'd end up chickening out of what I was telling myself to do. But this has helped me to get in the mindset to kind of do, like, say that today we're going to do this and this and this, and then I'd actually do this and this and this, and I'd be like successful in my day. And I'm happy that it's helped a lot with how I think about different situations, and like if something has gone wrong, I'm not going to like throw a meltdown about it, or I'm not going to beat myself up about it anymore. So I'm very happy because it's given me like more confidence to do things that I wouldn't have wanted to do before, or that I just wouldn't have had the confidence to do before. So it's like putting my hand up at school, or actually talking in drama at school and helping my drama group like do really well, because yeah, it's been really good.